And was there any days whenever you'd have the hay cut, was it the end of June or any
Around the 29th of June, you always cut the hay. That was supposed to be the start of it.
The start of the cutting?
The start of the cutting.
That's St. Peter and Paul's Day.
Yeah.
You'd have the spuds dug that day as well.
Oh yeah, that's the time the spuds will be dug as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
29th of June.
29th of June, yeah.
What day did you get the spuds in?
What
day would you get the spuds in?
Oh, to be put in around April or early April or that. You had to plant them.
Did you ever hear people saying you'd put them in around St. Patrick's Day, the first ones in?
Oh, there would maybe people yet would really early ones.
The Queens, British
the
Queens, would be sowed early.
Yeah.
And I was well able to make a pit. I love making the pits actually. Dug out the pit myself. Did the banks at the side, each side, that side and this side. And the ends bits. And then I used to put them up into a lovely pillar, to go lovely up there. And you'd have to have them dead on, you would. They'd just go up beautiful. And then my dad said, potatoes, there was a lot of acid in potatoes. And he'd say, we'll just put the straw on for a few days. We won't cover them yet till all the acid goes out of the potatoes. So we'd cover the pit with straw after getting them ready into it. And then a few days later we'd come and put the clay on. And the clay, we might have to come back again and put another layer of clay, because if there's any rats around in the ditches, or even maybe rabbits, they would tear at the pits and the frost to get in and kill the potatoes. But you see, that time there wasn't houses to put the potatoes in. There was no sheds or anything. But in latter years, that doesn't happen, I don't think. I'm sure you wouldn't see.
You covered them then with clay.
Yeah, you wouldn't see any pits. Yeah. You wouldn't see any pits nowadays.
When you go sort them spuds, then they will pit there and they'll be there for a while, and the rats that have got in and maybe went along the top of them. And we used to handle it out and didn't know the danger of this old wheels disease that time. We handled the spuds and all there and never knew anything about that at all. But the rats used to be in nearly always again, sometimes
they would,
yes,
yeah. Remember going back a second time, put on a second layer of clay to keep the rats out.
Yes.
Were you making pits up as far as the 1960s?
I'd say it could have been, yes.
Some doing
that.
Mostly people
Morris
had houses
had
then.
him out there, hadn't he? Morris had him out in the fields.
That's right, yes.
There up to very lately, hadn't he?
That's a good bit ago, Alice.
Well, yeah, would be 20 years ago.
Would be more.
Would it? Might be.
When would you dig the spuds? The potatoes?
Around October.
Get him out, yeah.
Around October.
1st of October.
Out. Yes.
September blow soft, let fruit be on loft. Yeah.
You take the potatoes out in October.
Yes, you would.
And then you'd make the pit out in the field.
Out in the field.
Right. And how big would the pit be?
Oh, it should be, I'd say the length of that. There could be that room there behind you now, that length.
So probably about 18,
and
10,
it'd be as wide as the mat too as well, or probably that width.
Yeah, it'd be 3 or 4 foot.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
3 or 4 foot high.
Yeah, surely. Wide and high, come up pretty high. Comes into a lovely peak, up into a lovely peak.
And there was no diggers around, well, not much anyway, that time to take them out. And you took them out with ordinary plough and a horse, split the drills and scratched them out then. You had to scratch the spuds.
You did?
Yes.
Right, Seamus, yes.
And what would you scratch them with, Seamus?
Your hands.
Your 2 hands.
Your 2 hands, yeah.
And you could be down on your knees or either, standing up.
Pat Kinsey used to say long ago, if you want an appetite, get your 2 ends in the clay, he'd say. And that was right.
But so you'd split the drill and then basically you'd scratch them out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Scratch them then.
Yeah. And then the pit then would be dug. So the pit could be anything from 15 to 20 foot wide, would it be? Would it be that wide?
That'd be length.
Yeah.
But, it'd be around 3 foot or 3.5.
Yeah,
wide.
Wide.
Yeah, something like
So
that.
a long rectangular
And you
pit.
see,
Yes,
if you had a
long.
long drill, you could make 3 along, you know, which you would, so you wouldn't have too far to carry the potatoes too, you know. You'd make 3 pits along.
Yeah.
And if you had not so long, 2 pits maybe. And very short to just the one centre pit. Yeah, that's all right.
And then you'd sort the potatoes out and stack them inside.
Yeah, yes, exactly. You had little ones, and you had the big ones. Or we used to keep the little ones for the pigs for boiling. Yeah, boiling
And the
little ones.
seed, you got the
And you
seed, then
seed too, you'd work on them.
you want it for the next year.
The first year I moved from the little house to the big house, Seamus. We borrowed your trailer.
Yes,
And before this, every night we'd bring in a sack of potatoes or 2 sacks.
yes.
And we'd have ripped up sacks and we'd put them on the kitchen floor. And we'd spill out these 2 sacks. And we used to cut the big potatoes
Yeah.
in between the eyes.
Oh, that's right.
Cut them. You
Yes.
cut them. And we had box after box after box with the full of the cheddar boxes all stacked up all around the place.
Sprouting
We borrowed
them.
the trailer from Seamus because Seamus was drawing the hen manure that time.
That's right.
From Stafford's, wasn't it?
Stafford, yeah.
Yeah, and he had this massive big long trailer. So we borrowed the trailer to take up the potatoes to the farm place. So we sowed the full of a big field that year.
Yes.
We had potatoes forever.
And tell me with your pits, when you'd have your pit, you'd put the potatoes in. Would you line it? Would you put straw on the bottom?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, straw.
And
Well,
straw on the sides?
No, we didn't
No,
put it
none on the
the
ground.
bottom. None on the
No,
bottom. No,
no,
just
no,
put the
none
straw
under them.
over the top. Yeah, patted it in well with the sprong, all around nice and neat and tidy. And then maybe 3, 4, 5 days later, come and put a layer of clay on, a layer of clay. Maybe not so much, and depending. And then come back another day, maybe you put another little layer on. Yeah.
And then when you'd go out, when you'd need a spud then,
Yeah,
what
you
would
have
you
to
do?
open the pit.
You had to
Open
open
the
it,
pit.
yeah.
Yeah, to get at them, yeah. And then close them up again.
And who'd be sent out to open the pit? Your father or yous or?
Oh, just depend whoever
it
was
could be
handy,
anyone.
whoever was available. Anyone,
And you
yeah.
go down with the hands and pull whatever you want out of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Go down
The
on one
frost,
knee and
the
get
frost was the worst. If the frost got into the pit, got in, like, yeah, if you hadn't them that well covered, the frost could destroy them. I remember one year we had them at home and there was one whole side of the pit killed
yeah,
where the frost
got in.
got in and destroyed them.
What would you have done? You would have tied up onions as well, I suppose. What, did you tie up the onions? And
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We had them on the barn loft.
Yeah.
I put them in nylon socks. Filled up the nylon
right
socks with them.
Right, Peyton.
yeah. I see Daddy and Granny at home. They'd stitch, they'd wrap them all together. They'd kind of with a bit of netting wire. Remember?
Yes, right,
They
yeah.
were hanging up.
Yeah, lovely.
What did you do with carrots and parsnips, sir? I suppose they'd be still in the
You
ground.
could pit them as
Yeah,
well.
you could, yeah, you
Yeah.
could.
Would you store them?
You could
Yeah.
do this, you could put them in a pit if you had much of them. Put them in a pit and cover them the same as you'd cover the spuds. And they keep there real well.
Mm.
And how long would you keep until? I suppose until they get you through to the new year, would
You
they?
would, you have them all the winter there, you'd have them all along.
Yeah.
You would.
To be right and fresh in the
We used
pits.
to make white sauce with the onions for Friday. Big saucepan of white sauce.
Because you'd be getting fish on a Friday.
Yeah,
Or would you get fish on a Friday?
not time. Eggs generally.
Eggs.
Eggs, yeah.
You probably follow that rule. You wouldn't eat meat on a Friday, did you?
No, never. I
I tell you
never.
what,
Even
that years ago, they used to come around with a horse and car with the herrings.
Oh yes, that's right.
Yes. And a lot of houses places bought these and they had big earthenware crocks and they salt them down
Salt them down, yeah.
for the winter.
Yeah,
Have eaten the whole winter there.
yeah.
And
Paddy
what-
Boland was one man for it. Paddy.
Aye.
Oh, Paddy
God, they were
loved
lovely.
fish. He
I
wouldn't
love
eat
herrings.
1 or 2 herrings wouldn't do Paddy. He'd have 5 or 6. He loved the herring. Yeah.
We live near Cahor, so we used to always go to Cahor and get the herons. And we always swore the Cahor herons were better than the Morris Castle herons. And they were better
Cahor?
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember Granny saying, and come here to me, when you were salting them in the earthenware, did you pack them in belly to back? Is there a particular way you stacked them in?
No, they were left. They were just put down in the crock and the salt.
Yeah.
Salted.
Yeah.
And were they gutted?
Oh, they've gone, yeah.
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 And they'd be left in.
They'd be left there, and you'd use them during the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear of her saying as well, when they were grilling out, there was a little griddle for a hern, dip in the dip but leave the hern for your father. Did you ever hear that saying?
No.
A hern between 4 of us, thanks be to God there's no more of us. It's little enough for 2 of us and one of us would eat it.
Holy God, you have some memory.
Tell us that again.
A hern between 4 of us, thanks be to God there's no more of us. It's little enough for 2 of us and one of us would eat it. Yeah.
People loved the herns around here, didn't they?
Oh, I loved them, yeah.
Really
and you
did.
done them on the open fire. They had a griddle, was it called?
Yeah, that's right.
Wire thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And you put that on the open fire.
The griddle.
And they're twice as well as on a
I
twice
often
as
made
on a
them. I often
pan.
made them out of a piece of wire like
Yes.
that and tied it in here, put on.
Twice as nice as doing them on the pan.
Oh, the wood, yeah. Yeah, lovely.
We always heard at home because we grew up, we'd go down and get him in Cahor. Granny always said you'd never put the hern, you'd always put his belly to back when you're frying him. It was bad luck for the fisherman if you're the way around.
I never heard that.
No, and
Alright.
even restoring him, she did as well. It made sense. And did you ever get the, oh God, as children, did you ever get the swim? Put it in
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
did. And it went, it blew up. That's right.
That was the
yeah,
lad inside
we used
them.
to look for that, yeah.
The swim and
We used
then
to
there was
look
the
for
pay.
that. Yeah, the pea
Yeah.
was lovely. Oh, the
Yeah,
pea
the
was
pea was
gorgeous.
nice,
I
but
never
the
liked
swim
the melt.
wasn't.
I never liked the melt.
I think you weren't supposed to use it, were you?
No.
Which? No, the swim,
the
no.
swim,
No,
yeah.
we'd be looking for that. I think they were afraid it would be poison or something. I don't know.
It
But
was silvery colour.
yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the bladder, I think it was.
Yeah.
When you put it in the fire on a bit of a limb of a stick and it'd blow up, you know. Yeah.
Would there have been huge differences, say, if you went to a farmer's place up in Cranford, would they have done the pits differently? Would there be differences in...
I think not. Sure,
That'd be much the same,
No,
I'd
it'd be
say.
much the same.
I'm not sure now, but I would think it'd be the same.
Yeah, yeah. And what else did you
But
store up
then
for
there was areas went in a lot for potatoes and there'd be other areas that go in a lot for something else, you know, that sort of way. Yeah.
And potatoes were big here, weren't they?
Oh, they were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, we started off with a market garden, you know, selling the vegetables, or potatoes and cabbage, turnips, carrots, whatever you might have. 20 dozen of eggs maybe. Oh, that was an awful job on a Thursday night, washing all them.
Washing the hen shite off them.
All the eggs, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah.
Was ever told if a thunder and lightning come, the hen would get off the nest?
Well, I've heard that.
Don't know
Yeah.
that.
Did you
No,
hear
I
that?
didn't hear
You
that.
heard that,
Yeah.
Seamus, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Did the hen... And did you ever hear if knowing the hen would be having a glugger? Did you use the word a glugger here?
No.
Knowing the hen would be setting and he'd be trying to figure out was there a
Clocking,
chicken in
we
it?
said she was clocking.
Oh, clocking when she was
Yes.
after.
Oh, yeah.
Clocking.
Oh,
Yeah,
clocking,
yeah.
yeah. The glugger was the chickless egg. Knowing you'd hold the candle up to it. Do you remember
Yes, my mother used to test them, see was the bird in it.
that? Yes, the glugger they called it, yeah.
Oh, is that it? That's
Oh,
what
maybe
that was.
maybe not this part of Wexford.
Yeah, when it'd be about 9 days or so, she'd just test them with the candle, see how many, because she'd say if they were bad, they'd be taking the heat from the good ones, your good eggs, so she'd take out all these ones. That wouldn't be chickens.
Yeah.
There used to be thrashing dances.
Yeah, and you were laughed, Thomas.
That's right,
Seamus.
yeah.
And you were laughed. We danced
That's
there
right. There
many
was
times.
a thrashing dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one year you had the corn was on it and we couldn't dance.
That's right.
Be a trashing dance, Seamus.
Yes.
And did any of the
The
boys...
neighbours around, the ones
Yeah.
people did around the place, had come to
come
it
in.
and have it, some lad with a melodeon or a accordion or something playing. They danced nearly the whole night away.
And a bit of drink as well.
There wouldn't be a lot of drink because there wasn't no lot of money that time to buy drink.
And did you ever get lads dressing up, coming like with no visitor or no mask
yes.
on?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
oh, yes.
We done it
Black
ourselves
man's
here.
night. Black man's night. They
was a
have it
crowd
up
of
to
us.
now, don't they?
There was
Don't
a
they still
crowd of us.
have it?
Huh?
Don't they still have it in the Rock Hall? I think they do.
Little, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, years ago we started at the Blackmen, going out to Blackmen And he lasted the whole year, going to different houses, asked to different houses. We go with a different rig out each dance for the whole winter. God, there was a lot of that done.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot. That was great fun, wasn't it, Seamus?
It was.
And the Blackmen then, would you go at the Threshing dance as well, dressed up for the Blackmen dance? Would you?
No,
I don't think so, no.
Why would you go to dressed up then, Seamus? What would you go to, weddings? Or?
Whatever you could. No, we just went around the country to that. Was invited to the houses. And we'd have different rig outs. You'd have to have a different rig out. And a lot of the time, we wouldn't know one another.
That's right.
Because we'd have dressed up different, you see.
We done the tops here, the tops of the rock, didn't we?
Yeah.
And there was 3 areas, the rock, the barnlands, and the park, I think. There's 3,
That's right.
yeah.
Would you cover your face?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Face be covered?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's for the black man, yes.
A lot of the time, we wouldn't know one
No one
another.
will know who you were.
And what would you go to? What would be the occasion you'd go to? Would it be a Halloween night you go out, or would it be St. Stephen's night?
We went different nights.
Just for the crack?
Started off at Halloween and it continued with people asking us to the houses.
And who'd go? You and your friends?
That's right, yes.
Yes.
And did you go?
I did. I went out a bit too, yeah. I did.
And it'd just be a kind of a casual gathering and said Tommy Doyle's house, and you go to Tommy's
Yeah,
house.
That's right,
it.
yes.
That's
And you
it.
dance sets and all this,
Yeah,
half sets.
yeah. You get the mug of tea and
Yeah.
you'd enjoy it.
And then you went on to the next one.
You
then.
take off the gear off you during the night.
Yeah, that's right. They'd know who you are then,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah. We'd be disguised for a little bit.
Yes.
No one would know who's anyone.
And when would that start, Seamus? Halloween, was it? Or
Halloween, yeah.
it was.
And you'd carry on then?
We carried on. It wasn't carried on everywhere. But around here it was carried
think
on
so.
for a long time. Yeah.
Up
Poor
till
old John Carroll was a great man for it, wasn't he,
That's right.
John?
Yes.
Yeah, Lord have mercy on poor John.
And when would you stop? Come Easter or come summertime, or
Sure, we'd stop before Easter.
get you through the winter?
Yeah.
Get you through the
Yeah.
winter. And then, I'm sorry, because I just find this one interesting. And you dress up then. And would you go out St. Stace around Christmas? Would you go for Stephen's night or anything like that? Would you go?
No, wouldn't go out anymore.
No, but years ago, did you go to Stephen's night?
No.
No. Yeah. That's interesting now. Would you go to weddings dressed up?
No.
No,
Well, they did. There was people did do. We never done it.
Black men. Help me this now with weddings. I want to end this. Do you remember years ago lads being bowled and come to wedding and they'd be blowing the bottles?
Oh yes. I've heard
That's
that.
a long time ago. Yeah.
Yes. I never heard that. I never heard them blowing
I
the
never
bottles,
don't.
but went
I
on
don't
a
know.
long time.
Yeah, it did.
Yes.
Horners, they call them.
Yeah.
Or you blow cow's horn as well.
Especially
Yes.
if the couple were a bit elder, you know. They would be blew out of it. Yeah.
You heard that, did you?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was that on screen or was it on here?
Oh, here.
Here.
Yeah, here.
Jeez, that's good.